Hello and welcome to Aviation This Week. I'm Tamar Atik. Today's special edition is brought to you by Lauderdale Aviation, your aviation solutions provider. On January 6, 2017, Esteban Santiago flew from Alaska to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. He retrieved his pistol from baggage check, loaded it in the airport bathroom, and began shooting everyone around him, killing 5 innocent people. For this episode of Aviation This Week, we spoke with some decision makers about the impact this event has had on Canadian airports. For 13 years, Chris Mitchell held various roles in the Greater Toronto Airports Authority's security department. He started his role as the GTAA's Associate Director of Airport Operations on January 3rd, just 3 days before the Fort Lauderdale shooting.
The day of, I was actually sitting with my old boss, the Director of Safety and Security, and we had gotten alerts that it was happening, and because it wasn't here, there was no immediate nexus to the threat here. We agreed we keep our eyes on it. I came back to the office here. We had a bunch of flights inbound from Fort Lauderdale and a bunch outbound with more scheduled to go. I talked to my new boss and the operation, and we started looking into the impact that it would have, just on a passenger perspective, but also on the impact of the operation. And as that was going on, the scale of it became a little more clear. There was some erroneous open source information that suggested that there may have been a Canadian connection. And then we got fully engaged in what was going on.
It entailed direct lines of communication with our other security partners, such as the RCMP, CSIS, the YYZ Joint Intelligence Group that's based here with local law enforcement. And from that, we needed to determine first if the information that we were receiving was factual or whether it was fictional based on rumors and innuendo through social media or through other media accounts.
What people don't know is that you can actually carry guns under certain conditions on commercial aircraft.
As the GTAA's security manager, McWilliams says he must ensure Transport Canada regulations are always met. They include having a multi-agency advisory committee, which has been formed as the Joint Intelligence Group at Pearson and includes Peel Police, the RCMP, CSIS, and CATSA, to name a few.
Being able to talk open and frank with these groups and to have the transparency is we're able to make decisions that on the spot that actually meet the requirements for what we need and to avoid making knee-jerk reactions and putting things into place that don't necessarily need to be in place that would end up costing money and resources.
We did take some action and it was more for the public's peace of mind than what we believed was a threat because a lot of our business is public confidence in the industry.
Yves Duguay has worked for the RCMP, Air Canada Security, and CATSA. He says total risk can never be eliminated.
Regardless of what we think, somebody will always think about a new form of attack, and for one which we didn't expect. But very often in every facet of how we respond to it, those facets are similar. So we just need to be a little bit more effective in the way we react and make sure that we build this capacity to react to something that was unexpected. When I was in drug enforcement, there was just as many ways to import drugs as the capacity of people to think about ways to import drug, about their innovative way. The same can be said about, unfortunately, terrorism attacks. So for me, we need to be a little bit smarter in the way we use the resources that we have to be more effective in the way we respond to it.
At an airport like Pearson, where 117,000 people fly through daily, Mitchell and McWilliams say there's a full partnership among the intelligence groups who are looking at deterrence and early detection daily in order to respond effectively. That's our show for now from Annex Business Media's Niche TV newsroom. Thank you to our sponsor, Lauderdale Aviation. On behalf of all of us here at Niche TV, thanks for watching.